Hello and welcome back to the shed. It's raining outside ever so slightly, so you might not be able to hear myself that well, but anyway, doesn't really matter. So today we're going to be doing a quick service. Well, I say service, it's a quick inspection just to make sure the diffs and all the other bits are okay on the FMS Toyota Landcruiser, because we went out at the weekend. It was very wet and muddy at some point in the forest where we were at. So yeah, so just did a bit of maintenance, just make sure things aren't going to get rusty and seize up and what have you. It's just basic stuff really. But anyway, let's crack on. So already I've just taken off, you can see over there, I've just taken off 2 rear wheels, which is obviously left and right. I've got to take off next the diff guard, and then I can just literally unbolt like 3 or 4 little screws there, and then I can get into the diff, which is cool and easy, which is lovely. Tools you'll need are a 2mm hex driver. No, it's not going to focus. Whatever. And then all you need to do is unscrew a set 4. So 2 of those are just for the bash guard there, which is quite cool. And I've still got another 2, one just down there and one just down there to take off. Not sure if you can see it there, but I've now taken off all 4 screws, and I'm just going to take the back cover off now. See what's in there. Hold on, let's flip it over. So yeah, so here we go. This should just pop off, he says, hopefully. I'll be right back. Yeah, it does just pop off. There's like a little line here. So just going to pry it off a little bit, see what's in there. So I've got some proper stuff now to put in the doodads, in the gears and what have you. Because before it was just a case of, oh, that's not very good, is it? There's quite a lot of water just come out there. Come on, must be nice. Oh dear. Yeah, you can see there that there's a lot of water got in there. And then there, so that one needs to come out and be cleaned and re-greased. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, the problem I'm having is I can't figure out exactly how to get this out, and I haven't got a lot of time today, so I'm just going to clean it up as best as I possibly can, and then whack a load of grease in it. Well, that stuff there anyway, and I hope for the best. I mean, they're turning fine. They're all good. You know, they're not clicking, or they don't sound rough at all, which is brilliant. So I'm just going to pack it full of grease and go from there. So there we are, I've just packed it full of grease. Let's just take this off again. No, I won't, because I'll just put it on. But yeah, so I packed it all full of grease again, which is good. I've just sprayed around here as well, around the hubs, just to make sure that they're all hunky-dory, which they are. I've just sprayed around the drive shaft there as well. And I'm going to see if I can take the drive shaft off real quick, so I want to get to that bearing, so it looks a bit funky. Right, so I didn't end up taking this off because it's a 2mm hex, but my 2mm hex is a little bit worn down and it kept slipping. I didn't want to round the little grub screw off. So I've had a little look, see, you can see that it's actually spinning the bearing. Doesn't sound noisy, which is good, but I've just sprayed it with some of this bad boy. Because my GT85 is gone. It's Rocket Plus or whatever. Smells good. So again, the front diff is just literally exactly the same as the rear diff. I have heard a bit of clicking in there, so I'm assuming there's sand that needs to come out, obviously, because it's not good in there. If you keep it in there, it will just destroy everything. It's a little bit rusty there, which I'm a bit worried about. But anyway, let's crack on and see if I can actually get the oh no, where is it? I've lost it. There we are. See if I can get that off this time to get in there. But let's have a look. Again, it's the same setup, sorry, as the rear diff. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws just in under there. There's other screws under there. A little bit more difficult to get to, but still doable. And again, these are all 2mm hexes, so it's nice and simple. Okay, so the 4th screw is a little bit more difficult to get to. It's just there, and you have to come through the suspension, the just between the drive shaft and one of the I've forgotten what they're called. one of them things, to get to it. So not a lot of access if you've got chunky fingers. Yummy. It looks like it's the same as the rears. I can't quite, there we go. Yeah, it sounds very rough in there. So I'm going to have to, there's a bit of rust as well. I'm going to have to try and figure out how to take this off and get it out. But not today. I'm just going to clean it all out as normal and then re-grease it and then figure that out for another day, because I've got 3 more to do and I haven't got a lot of time at all. One thing I should have mentioned as well, it was a bit of a struggle to get out the cover. So if you just undo the front sway bar just from that corner there, it's a lot easier. Okay, so there we go. Front sway bar is back on. Where are we? There. And that's put back on. I forgot it last time. As I put the second screw in, I was like, oh yeah, nice. Oh, I'm missing something. Oh no. And then same for the back as well. I did the exact same thing because I've got the memory of a goldfish. So, but anyway, yeah, that's all good. Just going to put wheels and tyres back on, which are over there. Got to make sure that I get them in the right rotation and the right side, because if you have tyres facing the wrong way, it ain't good. So, but anyway, that is literally it. The great thing is about working on this is that all the bolts and nuts that I've come across are 2mm. So, that's fantastic. And it was a little bit crunchy inside here just because of all the dirt and stuff that was in there, which not brilliant if I'm truly honest, but is what it is. So yeah, that's basically it. That's the diff greasing and servicing on the FMS LC80 brushed Landcruiser. Ciao for now.